Why you always lie? And these celebrities swear they've had no plastic surgery, but a lie is only comfort to a fool, so let me set it straight. Jennifer Lopez, the multi-talented singer, actress, and businesswoman, has repeatedly denied rumors of cosmetic enhancements. Jenny from the Block credits her radiant skin and youthful appearance to her rigorous skincare routine, healthy lifestyle, and staying hydrated. She's often said, "I've never done Botox or surgery, it's just not my thing." Okay, girl. Julia Roberts, America's sweetheart of the 90s, has been vocal about her decision to avoid plastic surgery. Roberts has stated she wants her face to tell a story and age naturally, which aligns with her preference for authenticity over perfection. But I can smell a frown line re-enhancement when I see it, please. Kate Winslet, the Rose to Leo DiCaprio's Jack, swears she's been free of cosmetic procedures, but as a founding member of the British Anti-Cosmetic Surgery League, Winslet has made it clear that she values natural beauty and aging gracefully, but according to some sources, she's actually gone under a handful of times. Meryl Streep, as one of Hollywood's most respected actresses, Streep has openly embraced aging. She has said that the secret to her timeless beauty is self-confidence and staying passionate about her craft. You know what? This one, yes, I actually do believe her. Selma Hayek, known for her glowing skin and her hit 90s movie Fools Rush In, Selma Hayek insists she's never used Botox or fillers or any cosmetic surgery. She attributes her youthful look to her grandmother's natural beauty tips and her love of beauty oils, which she incorporates into her skincare regime. Now, I mean, can we get some of Granny's tips then? Brooke Shields, LOL, because come on girl, the iconic actress and model has said she's never felt the need for plastic surgery or injections. Shields believes in aging naturally and has shared that she relies on proper skincare and a healthy lifestyle to maintain her appearance. But give me a break, even Ray Charles can see that she's had work done. Next, Diane Keaton, known for her unique sense of style and charisma, Diane Keaton has consistently denied having any cosmetic procedures done. She credits her ageless charm to her skincare routine and her confidence in being herself. You know what, I give her a pass too. Drew Barrymore, in an interview with People magazine, Drew Barrymore said she has avoided plastic surgery and hopes to continue doing so. She said, "I have zero judgment for anyone doing anything, but I don't see myself resorting to it." The Drew Barrymore show host, who said she has a highly addictive personality, revealed her fear, that she would be obsessed over it. That played a huge role in her decision to just age naturally instead. You know what, honestly, I love me some Drew, so I'm gonna stay silent on this one. Kate Beckinsale, another time for a good chuckle, because that tight skin face ain't fooling no one, girl. According to the actress, she previously asked a plastic surgeon to confirm that she's never had any work done. However, hurtful comments continuously barged into her life. Beckinsale said, "The fact that one of the major things I am bullied about is an assumption that I can't handle the idea of getting older is so deeply ironic when my all-consuming terror was that I never thought I'd even see the end of my 20s. Honestly, she said a lot while kind of saying nothing, so girl, whatever you say. Nicole Kidman, listen, I love her, so don't come for me, but she has denied having work done so many times I honestly can't keep up. The only reason I'm mentioning her is because she finally admitted to having Botox, and just like a lie that you can't seem to remember the pieces to and it gets all messed up, this is that situation. She has said no so many times to like anything that now that she said yes to one, it's like, come on girl, just admit to all of it. It's okay, this is show business, baby. Paris Hilton, she's been called out too many times for claiming that she's never not only had any plastic surgery done, but not even Botox or anything. I don't think I need to elaborate on this one. I know you're raising your eyebrows with me.
Everyone is asking, what has happened to Madonna? It seems like her look is ever changing, and a lot of people think it's due to her getting plastic surgery after plastic surgery. In the 90s, it was rumored that she first started to get plastic surgery as her face began to change. While unconfirmed, rumors at the time suggested that the star was experimenting with Botox as well as undergoing a nose job. Another rumor came around the time of her 1990 Justify My Love video, when it was alleged that Madonna had collagen injections to give her lips a fuller bee-stung look. When Madonna appeared to display facial bruising in 2008, it prompted some people to think that she had undergone lower eyelid surgery. Now, there are also claims that her wrinkle-free skin was the result of a ribbon lift. Madonna admitted she hardly recognized the face she sees in old photos, saying, "I don't regret any of it, but I do sometimes think, oh my god, what was I thinking?" Then in the 2012s, it was revealed that Madonna was a fan of dermatologist Dr. Frederick Brandt, also known as Botox Baron. While she made no secret about being a fan of the doctor, she claimed that she had not had Botox injections. Discussing how she had developed a new fuller texture to her skin, the musician credited her famously strict macrobiotic diet. She added that, "I am certainly not against plastic surgery, however, I am absolutely against having to discuss it." But then in 2023, that's when people really took notice of her changed appearance and called her botched. After a 2023 appearance at the Grammys, some noticed that she appeared to have a more swollen, tighter look to her face. A plastic surgeon spoke out about this, saying that he believes Madonna not only had a facelift, which he said was obvious because her skin appeared tight and pulled back with no wrinkles, but that she also received a nose job. Now, several days after the Grammys, Madonna took to Instagram where she shared a photo of her face, and she captioned the post, "Look at how cute I am now that the swelling from surgery has gone down, LOL." Now, people said that she had a pillow face and she was way too puffy in her appearance, and fans were actually worried that she was going overboard with her looks. Then in March of this year, she stunned fans with a smooth face at her Oscars after party. One user online commented on her photos saying, "Whatever she has done or undone, M is looking incredible lately. Your face filler gone." Yes, with her face slimmer and smoother, people are now loving her new look. One fan commented, "She looks so much better now, the surgeon is a hero." And another hoped the star wouldn't get more filler injections, saying the puffiness from her face seems to have subsided. "I hope she doesn't add more fillers," and she actually looks much less plastic in this picture. So hopefully, with everyone loving her new look and telling her to stay away from plastic surgery, hopefully she'll listen, and she will.
The devil works hard, but baby, Kris Jenner's surgeon works harder. She is almost unrecognizable after getting her facelift. Kris Jenner has looked almost unrecognizably youthful, both in real life and on social media recently, leading many to mistake her for her daughter Kim Kardashian. As it turns out, Lindsay Lohan isn't the only one who's been investing time on turning back the clock when it comes to appearances. Kris Jenner, momager to the Kardashian-Jenner siblings, is also riding the vanity wave and had the world doing a double take this past weekend. Now, the Kardashian-Jenner matriarch rocked her most radiant look yet overnight, went out to dinner with her longtime partner, Corey Gamble, in Santa Monica. Now, during the outing, Jenner appeared remarkably refreshed, with her skin tight and fresh, complexion glowing, cheeks fuller than ever as she emerged from the 2-hour dinner at an Italian restaurant called Giorgio Baldi. Jenner looked just as refreshed during her holiday last week, with the mom of 6 dropping a bunch of photos on Instagram showcasing her age-defying look. She even debuted a new bob, courtesy of Kardashian's hairstylist Chris Appleton. Jenner captioned the photos, "Pardon my French, but we had a moment." Currently accompanying daughter Kim Kardashian as she attends the court hearing for her Paris robbery trial, Jenner debuted a fresh new look that featured, plump radiant skin, devoid of creases, wrinkles, or even a blemish, honestly. Many commented that Jenner could easily pass off as literally one of her own daughters in the new footage, which shows her sporting a very smart, slicked back kind of hairdo and a very cool oversized blazer look. Now, her followers couldn't get enough of her new look, showering her with just a bunch of compliments on Instagram. One fan wrote, "Wow, Kris, could you get any more beautiful?" Another fan said, "I thought that was Kim. She looks incredible." With another person agreeing, saying, "She looks exactly like Kim." Or should I say, Kim looks exactly like her mom. However, some speculated if Jenner got, the Lindsay Lohan treatment, whereby, the actress was recently accused of going under the knife to repair many years of hard partying and substance dependency issues. One person commented saying she definitely saw Lindsay Lohan's surgeon. That facelift did her some good justice, while another person said that new facelift is slaying. Although Jenner has yet to speak out about her new look, she has been extremely open, about her cosmetic procedures in the past, previously admitting to a facelift, chest augmentation, and Botox. She even had her neck lift documented on a past episode of Keeping Up with the the Kardashians. When asked about her views on getting work done, Jenner advised viewers to basically just do what makes you feel good and to use, though, a trusted physician. She said in an interview, "You can't do something because someone else wants you to do it, and then you have to do great research on the doctor that you choose." Now, back in 2019, she also said in an interview to People magazine, she said, "You know, it's a one-stop shop for me, and who doesn't love Botox? For me, it's been really great." She continued to say, "My routine is pretty simple, but it always has been my entire life. A massage, a great facial, a manicure, and a little Botox, and I'm good to go. I'm pretty traditional. As long as I'm clean and scrubbed up, I'm a happy camper." So while Jenner herself hasn't shared any information on her renewed appearance, it's clear that the mom of six has undergone some incredibly sophisticated treatments. I'd like to know. While some are pointing towards, a surgical facelift or mini lift, others are crediting dermal fillers, lip fillers, and Botox for her sculpted appearance. The enhanced jawline could potentially just be the result of a lower face, injection. And Lohan approved Morpheus sessions may be the reason behind that glowing complexion. Keeping up with the Kardashians coming clean has been a full-time job, and finally, the truth about their plastic surgery has been revealed. Few families in Hollywood have been as scrutinized for their physical transformations as the Kardashian Jenners. They have been criticized for seemingly lying about or avoiding openly discussing their plastic surgery procedures, which may be due to a combination of factors. Some speculate that they want to maintain the perception of natural beauty to continue building their brands and influence. Others suggest that they may fear backlash or negative attention if they are perceived as promoting unrealistic beauty standards. Additionally, there's a potential for lawsuits or negative publicity if they admit to certain procedures, as seen in the past. Now, both on social media and in interviews with the press, Kim, Khloe, Kylie, Kourtney, Kris, and Kendall have faced endless questions about whether or not they've undergone plastic surgery, and in some cases, they've come under fire for denying certain procedures. It isn't new for someone to hop on a mic and ask, a Kardashian to reveal the specifics of their plastic surgeries, but it is new for one of them to respond. Kylie Jenner has not always openly acknowledged undergoing breast augmentation surgery. She initially denied having work done on her breast, but ended up confirming it on the Kardashians. She even shared details about a second procedure, including the size of her implants, on TikTok recently. Responding to a comment, she said, 445cc, moderate profile, half under the muscle, silicone, Garth Fisher, hope this helps, LOL. Jenner has also expressed regret over her decision to get, breast implants before becoming a mother. Her providing the details of her implants was an instantly viral moment, probably because Kylie hadn't even confirmed she had a second breast augmentation to begin with. Now, this shortly follows Kris Jenner shocking the world just a couple weeks ago, with a new face that looked decades younger. Though she didn't come right out to reveal what she'd had done, she didn't deny mass speculation that a facelift was the culprit either. In fact, the representatives confirmed that she had recent work done by Stephen Levine. Now, they didn't specify what procedure she's undergone, but seeing as Dr. Levine specializes in facelifts, the internet, put two and two together. Kim Kardashian has come a long way since her first brush with Botox during a 2010 episode of Keeping Up. Now, the reality star wrote on her now defunct blog that, she freaked out over facial bruising following the injection. She said in the episode, "I'm feeling like my eyes are on fire. What if, he hit a nerve? Seriously, I know this is not normal. What I am feeling is not normal." However, she's since admitted to having a little bit of Botox, but no filler, in her face during a 2022 Alert interview and getting Botox injections in her neck on a 2023 episode of The Kardashians.
Now, Miley Cyrus has experienced ongoing physical transformations over the years, and some question if it's due to plastic surgery. In 2024, photos of her for cover art of a song and her appearance at the Grammys that year sparked speculation on whether or not she got plastic surgery, as people had been questioning her appearance. Now, talking to Reddit, many commented on the difference in her facial structure recently, believing that she had a buccal fat removal procedure done. "We need to imprison whatever plastic surgeon pioneered buccal fat removal," one person wrote. Now, Miley's also gotten veneers, and people think that they look just absolutely horrible, and people have even said that she looks like a horse. Can't tell if it's just the buccal fat removal or the giant veneers that make her look so off these days. A second person added, while someone else said she's had the nose job for years, but yes, she's wearing contour on top of that. Now Miley's appearance at the 2025 Grammys looked very similar, as it appears that she's still getting work done. Modern Family star Reed Ewing opened up about how his body dysmorphia influenced his decision to get plastic surgery. "No one is allowed to be this ugly," he wrote in an essay. "It's unacceptable." He then explained that the disorder led him into a plastic surgery addiction and that he had a number of procedures done, including cheek and chin implants, implant removals, injectable fillers, and fat transfers. Now his first surgery was cheek implants in 2008. He believed this surgery would make him look like Brad Pitt, however he was horrified by the results, which he described as horrendous. Now this went on for years, with him getting surgeries and healing in between seasons of Modern Family. In the end though, he said, "Plastic surgery is not always a bad thing. It often helps people who actually need it for serious cases, but it's a horrible hobby, and it will eat away at you until you've lost all self-esteem and joy. I wish I could go back and undo all the surgeries. Now I can see I was fine to begin with and didn't need the surgeries at all." Melanie Griffith admitted to having plastic surgery, but after she was criticized, she apparently had the procedure reversed. Now Melanie had discussed the downsides of experimenting with cosmetic surgery in the recent years by saying she didn't know how addicted she had become to plastic surgery until people started saying, "Oh my god, what has she done?" In 2017, she admitted, "I had surgery 20 years ago, and then about 7 years ago, I started doing injections. I think I must have been allergic to it. I went to a different doctor, and he started dissolving all this that the other woman doctor had put in. Hopefully, I look more normal now." But some people still think she's had other procedures because she does not look like herself. But it seems like she won't be coming clean about that anytime soon. Now Dove Cameron's facial transformation from 2008 to 2023 is shocking to say the least. She has changed drastically, and while some of these changes are due to her just growing up, others seem to have been done by plastic surgeons. While Dove has been transparent about her image and body issues, she hasn't admitted to receiving plastic surgery, but numerous publications, including the US Sun, have speculated that Dove received a variety of cosmetic procedures throughout her time in the spotlight. According to these sources, cosmetic and dermatological experts have spotted radical differences in her features. In fact, they allege that Dove's facial transformation was so notable that it couldn't just be from natural aging and weight loss. It's been said that she's had a nose job, cheek fillers, a fox eye lift, and more recently a buccal fat removal. Again, Dove has never admitted to this, but she could have just kept the procedures a secret. Since a viral video of Zac Efron in 2021, fans have had questions about his face and if he's had any plastic surgery done. I mean, his face just looks extremely different, and it had his fans concerned. Many people just assumed he got a botched plastic surgery, but Zac did an interview with Entertainment Tonight and explained that his different looking face was due to a jaw injury in 2013. It wasn't due to a botched plastic surgery. You see, Zac broke his jaw and had to have his mouth wired shut after he was running through the house in socks, slipped, and hit his face on the granite corner of a fountain and lost consciousness. When he woke up, his chin bone was hanging off his face. He added that when he was injured, the masseter muscles on the inside of his face and jaw compensated for his injury and grew massively in size, hence his transformation. Now, maybe we noticed a difference because back in 2021, Zac took some time off from physical therapy while in Australia, which accounts for the change in his appearance at the time. The masseter muscles just grew, he explained. They got really big. Now, at the end of 2024 and now in 2025, his look is way better. But still, there was one point where we could hardly recognize him. In March of 2023, fans were shocked when they saw singer Liam Payne step out on the red carpet. Now, Liam debuted a shockingly slimmed down face on the carpet, which didn't go unnoticed by fans or cosmetic surgery experts. He didn't look bad before, but his face, instead of looking soft and a little bit chubby, it looks modelish and rugged, celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Ratman Kassir said. Now, as Liam debuted his new look, fans theorized that the star had undergone the popular cosmetic surgery, buccal fat removal. Dr. Azza Hallam, a board-certified multi-specialist physician, says that he doesn't think that fillers alone could help Liam achieve such a defined look in the lower part of his face, so he agrees that buccal fat removal most likely played a role. Now, taking to Twitter, fans voiced their appearance by saying, "No effing way Liam Payne got buccal fat removal surgery." Now, safe to say, fans were shocked shocked, and I was too, as it appeared to come out of left field. Now, sources close to Lil Kim say that she spent over $19,000 to bleach her skin, get a nose job, and alter her cheekbones. In an interview in 2005, Lil Kim finally admitted to getting several nose jobs done, and back in the day, Kim was one of the first hip-hop artists to undergo plastic surgery. Now, it was widely speculated that she had also undergone breast augmentation, chin and cheek fillers, and an eye lift. And speaking about why she wanted to alter her face in the same interview, Kim said, "I think I did it because I was a little too vain at the time. I was trying to be perfect, I'm a perfectionist," adding that she was a bit excessive when it came to surgery sometimes. Now, looking at her past photos, there's definitely a huge difference between her face, and she doesn't even look like her old self. Dr. Jennifer Levine, a board-certified plastic surgeon, said it's clear that there's been some skin bleaching, and added that Kim has probably had her eyes done as well. But the biggest differences, according to Jennifer, are to her jawline. She could have had Botox injections under the jaw for a more chiseled look, she told Us Weekly, and in case it's not obvious, Kim probably had filler injected into her cheeks. And finally, Sharon Osbourne has had plastic surgery many times, but a facelift she had in late 2021 ended up destroying her face. At the time, she said, "I had a full facelift done in October, and I looked like one of those effing mummies they wrap up with bandages," she said to the Sunday Times in April 2022, adding, "It hurt like hell, you have no idea." Sharon said that after the more than 5-hour surgery, she was left looking horrendous. She told the surgeon, "You've got to be effing joking. One eye was different than the other, I looked like an effing cyclops. I'm like, all I need is a hunchback," she said. And yeah, that sounds seriously bad. Even her husband, Ozzy Osbourne, was shocked at the results. Sharon revealed he assured her though, "I don't care how much it costs, we'll get it redone." Now, she ended up getting reconstructive work done, and now she's satisfied with her appearance, but hopefully she'll stay away from getting more work now, but it seems like she's really addicted.
Demi Moore is up first. Hollywood loves a comeback story, and Demi has made her biggest comeback yet. Now, plastic surgeons have revealed the secrets of the celebrities who've, had the biggest glow-ups in recent years, and after being mocked over plastic surgery rumors in January 2021, Demi Moore, who's 62, was widely praised for her age-defying and wrinkle-free look at the Golden Globes this month, where she won Best Actress in a Motion Picture. Demi took home the first acting award of her career in January 2025, winning the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy for her role in the horror film The Substance. Now, she played a former A-list star who took a black market substance to regain her youthful looks, only to discover horrifying side effects. The star revealed how she could relate to the character because of her own body image issues. She said in an interview, "I placed a lot of value on what my body looked like as being, a defining marker of whether I belonged or not, whether I could succeed or not." Demi Moore, has publicly admitted to a few cosmetic procedures. However, there's no way to know for sure what she has done, but based on her results, here's what procedures she may have recently had, according to a plastic surgeon named Dr. Ewan. So, facelifts and neck lifts, which are two relatively invasive treatments that deliver long-lasting results. Both procedures help, tighten the skin, eliminate wrinkles, and remove unwanted fat in stubborn areas. While Demi Moore has not publicly admitted to getting either procedure, there are some signs of total facial rejuvenation. Her appearance is more youthful, defined, and contoured, so her skin also looks tighter, and she has no, noticeable fine lines or deep wrinkles. A blepharoplasty removes sagging skin above the eyelids and under eye bags. The procedure provides, permanent, long-lasting results and eliminates aging or sagging eyelids. After the procedure, patients look more awake and well-rested. Demi Moore's eye area appears to be smoother and more contoured than years before. Not only does she not have, under eye bags, dark circles, or wrinkles in that area, but she also looks more awake. These adjustments to her appearance suggest she's recently had that procedure done. done. These cosmetic procedures help, lessen the appearance of forehead wrinkles and frown lines as well, helping individuals achieve just a smoother, crease-free appearance. Demi Moore already has a very naturally well-defined, bone structure. A brow or forehead lift could have helped enhance her natural features, making her cheekbones more prominent. Her eyebrows also seem slightly raised, helping her achieve a more awake-looking appearance. Facial contouring using fillers and fat grafting can also help achieve a more sculpted appearance. Demi Moore may use, fillers and fat grafting to achieve high, well-defined cheekbones. Her appearance is notably more balanced, and just in previous years. She also seems to have contouring around her cheeks, jawline, and nose. Botox as well is presumed. Demi Moore, possibly uses Botox to maintain a youthful appearance and prevent new wrinkles from actually forming. Her complexion looks smoother than in previous years, but she doesn't look like she uses too much to maintain her appearance. Botox is all about finding the perfect amount to achieve next level results. Demi Moore's lips also look fuller than in previous years, which suggests, that she may have had some lip filler added as well. Dr. Yoon also suggested that Christina Aguilera has had some work done. From the moment she first set foot on stage, Christina Aguilera added a touch of magic to the world. As time has passed, she has, continually wowed audiences with her incredible vocal talents, business deals, and evolving looks. Most recently, though, the pop artist, has appeared on stage and on social media looking very young, very skinny, and more gorgeous than ever, to be honest. I mean, with such dramatic changes in such a short period of time, there's widespread speculation about what may be behind the 43-year-old's fresh face glow and trim physique. Seemingly, everyone is sharing an opinion on the visible shifts, from fans and industry people to medical professionals. But Dr. Yoon said that Aguilera has likely undergone a facelift to sculpt her cheekbones and smooth the lines between, her nose and lips. She has also likely undergone filler there, as well as, filler to her lips. And there are also suggestions that she used a weight loss supplement like Ozempic, although, she denies this, of course. Despite people's opinions, Christina has not openly discussed, the specifics, of her metamorphosis. However, the combination of a sleeker face and apparent weight loss has fueled a lot of speculation about whether it's plastic surgery, whether it's cosmetic procedures, or, again, Ozempic rumors. Yet everyone seems to agree on one thing: she looks amazing. At times, Christina has appeared to have like a pillow face, kind of a puffy, overfilled look, often associated with the overuse of dermal fillers. However, in 2024, the pop artist's smoother, tighter skin suggests that, she shifted from traditional fillers to other treatments such as Sculptra or Radiesse. Now, Sculptra is a dermal filler offering minimally invasive, long-lasting skin rejuvenation by triggering the body's own collagen production. Sculptra injections create, firmer, plumper skin over time, and Radiesse adds volume while prompting collagen production. So unlike gel-based fillers, Radiesse consists of microscopic calcium hydropaxotite particles in a water-based solution and is typically well tolerated. Now, non-invasive treatments may account for much of Christina Aguilera's 2024 transformation. However, subtle facial, changes hint a bit that's possible it might be plastic surgery interventions, such as a facelift or eyelid surgery. Christina Aguilera's weight loss in 2024 has sparked a lot of speculation that the pop star may have used, again, Ozempic to achieve her very skinny physique. Now, many industry people have weighed in on how this type of weight loss can reshape your body image. Beyond her status, as a pop icon, Christina Aguilera has created a buzz in the public eye on platforms like TikTok, where users speculate about her weight loss and how she achieved her new look. Yet Christina seems to, be simply embracing life and her new appearance. So Christina actually told Glamour magazine, "Other people's opinions are not my business." Bad Bunny isn't safe from this plastic surgery secrets being revealed either. One of the most dramatic celebrity transformations debuted in recent years is his. Bad Bunny's plastic surgery rumors have been a subject of curiosity in recent years. While he hasn't confirmed any procedures, speculations about his appearance have surfaced over time. Now, his fans claim he looks a little different now, and they have pointed to possible lip fillers and nose reshaping as potential, alterations. Aged at just 30 years old, plastic surgeons say the rapper may have received filler in his lips and jawline to to augment his facial features as well as a nose job. Now, in case you don't know, Bad Bunny is a successful rapper and one of the most popular reggaeton artists. You know, his album Un Verano Sin Ti was the most streamed globally in 2022 and has won several awards, including 3 Grammys. He was born in 1994 and raised in Puerto Rico. He has 2 younger brothers and was raised in the Catholic Church. Now, he attended church weekly with his mother and sang in the choir, actually. He later developed an interest, in artists he listened to on the radio, particularly Hector Lavoe and Daddy Yankee. The Bad Bunny stage name was actually birthed when Benito was forced to wear a bunny costume and was really angry about it. So, did Bad Bunny have a nose job? It's challenging to confirm this rumor, but many sources and plastic surgeons claim that the rapper did in fact receive a nose job. Jawline surgery as well, lip augmentation, which, would change his facial features. Now, the circulating Bad Bunny before and after plastic surgery photos have his fans in a frenzy as they try to figure out whether or not he underwent total face surgery. The sudden change in his jawline shape has further fueled the Bad Bunny teeth surgery rumor as well. But despite all of the rumors, it's worth noting that Bad Bunny has remained silent on the matter. In addition, Bad Bunny's transformation has triggered mixed emotions among, his fans. Some admire his courage to take the risk of experimenting with his face. At the same time, others are disappointed that he may have used plastic surgery to meet unrealistic and very unhealthy societal beauty standards. I think, if he likes it, I love it. Whatever makes you happy, do you. Another celebrity who's been exposed is Kristen Wiig. She showed off her dramatic new look at the 76 Emmy Awards. Now, the 51-year-old Despicable Me 4 star, who has previously ruled out a Bridesmaids sequel, that sucks, appeared radiant on the red carpet at the Peacock Theater amid speculation about plastic surgery. Dressed in a dazzling emerald gown, the Saturday Night Live icon exudes effortless charm. The red carpet appearance comes after a plastic surgeon revealed the cosmetic procedures he believes Wiig has undergone to achieve her age-defying transformation. Dr. Johnny Betterledge, based in the UK, suggests that her transformation, which he called not possible naturally, has basically brought it down to a facelift. He also claimed that she had Botox to smooth lines in her forehead, surgery to reduce skin above the eyes, and filler in the lips to give them more volume, all contributing to her new appearance. It's not the first time the mother of 2 has been hit with speculation over surgeries. After comments, circulated online last year that she had a nose job. Speaking in a TikTok viewed nearly 100,000 times, doctor actually said, looking at her from a few years ago, we can see some of the classic signs of aging, frown and forehead lines, hutting of the upper eyelids, under eye bags, and lower face laxity, sagging skin in the lower face as well. It's definitely not possible to then look like she does now a few years later without some non-surgical and surgical treatments. He continued, I can see some characteristic changes to her features. The frown and forehead lines have softened from Botox, her eyes appear more open from eyelid surgery, her nose is more contoured from a rhinoplasty, and the lips have more shape and volume from filler. He was comparing a picture of the star from 2013 where she appeared at the American Film Institute Festival in Hollywood to a photo of her from 2024 on SNL. Kristen, of course, has not responded to the allegations, but she's made comments in the past that people should go ahead and do what they want to do to feel better about themselves, so that kind of answers that.
Lindsay Lohan has always been beautiful, but recently fans have noticed that the star has been literally glowing while promoting her latest film ventures. She looks better than ever, which could be due to confidence and a well-thought-out skincare routine, but one online aesthetics expert believes it was due to the actress spending some time in the cosmetic enhancements chair. Dr. Betteridge is the founder of a London-based cosmetic treatment office, JB Aesthetics. He posted a video to his office's social media accounts breaking down the treatments he believed that Lohan received, stating that the actress might have gotten a facelift, nose job, brow lift, and upper eyelid surgery, among other treatments like fillers, Botox, and veneers, plus more. He said that the monetary total for all of this likely would have been around $200,000 to $300,000. A steep price tag, but she does look incredible, so if she did get everything the doctor believes that she did, then it worked out in her favor. What Lohan herself has said about her transformation is that her glow is coming from her skincare routine. The routine might appear pretty low maintenance, but it works for the actress. She said in an interview with Allure that the main ingredients to her glow were moisturizers, eye patches, and the occasional laser treatment. Melanie Griffith is known for Working Girl and Lolita, but pretty soon all people were chatting about were her cosmetic enhancements. Melanie Griffith sat down with Vanity Fair in 2017 to discuss life, love, and her past plastic surgeries. She said she hadn't noticed something was up with the procedures and the amount she was receiving until outside parties started pointing things out. She shared she was hurt by constant comments like, "Oh my gosh, what has she done?" and decided to take matters into her own hands. She started visiting a different doctor to get everything fixed up. She went on to say, "I went to a different doctor and he started dissolving all of the stuff that this other doctor had put in. Hopefully, I look more normal now." She looks great and is rocking it on the red carpet. She's appeared in a few films more recently, like The Disaster Artist. Yolanda Hadid shared in a 2019 post that she was living free from pretty much everything that she had previously done to her body. Over the years, Hadid had received breast implants, fillers, and Botox, but after learning about the health effects, she was over it and wanted it all gone. In a post to her Instagram, Hadid wrote in the caption an explanation for why she had everything removed, writing, "Your health is your wealth." She then went on to issue a warning to anyone who was thinking about getting work done like she had, writing, "Please make educated decisions, research the partial information you're given by our broken system before putting anything foreign in your body." She claimed that she finally felt like she accepted herself for who she was and felt free, finishing off the post with, "Beauty has no meaning without your health." Simon Cowell recently shared that he knew it was time to get his filler removed when he ended up scaring his own son. Cowell has admitted to getting work done in the past, and as a judge for popular talent competition shows like X Factor and America's Got Talent, he is used to being on the TV and having to put his best face forward. So he's not opposed to getting some work done, confirming he's gotten some Botox and fillers, but he admitted he may have gone a little overboard. Pretty soon, all people were talking about when it came to Cowell was his appearance. In 2022, he shared he was done with all the fillers because they made him look a little bit scary. In his words, he looked like something out of a horror film. He could tell when he crossed a line, saying, "There was a stage where I might have gone a bit too far. I saw a picture of me from before the other day and didn't recognize it as me." He also shared that his son was in hysterics over his enhanced look. He definitely seems more comfortable in his appearance in more recent photos. Friends star Courtney Cox received backlash from the media for years for her appearance. Many people called the star out for overusing fillers and altering her appearance to the point where the actress did end up dissolving the fillers in 2017. Speaking on the experience, Courtney Cox said, "You don't realize that you look a little off, so then you keep doing more because you look normal to yourself, and you don't realize what it looks like to the outside person." It's not surprising that the Friends star dissolved the filler. A year before, she appeared on the Running Wild with Bear Grylls show and shared that she regretted getting the filler done and that she was grateful that the work she did get done could be dissolved. A 2022 interview has the actress claiming that she would never do that level of cosmetic work now. Courtney Cox has always looked great throughout the years, and I'm glad she's feeling more confident than ever. Angela White has reversed more than just her cosmetic procedures. In fact, you might better recognize the other name she's used for a long time, Blac Chyna. Miss White has decided to go by her birth name again and has also recently decided to dissolve her facial fillers, reduce her breasts, and remove the silicone injections in her lower half. She kept her fans in the loop on Instagram, sharing on the app that she just wanted all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots, you can get sick, you can pass away, have complications, and all this crazy stuff. So she made her new stance on this particular cosmetic enhancement incredibly clear. The reasoning behind the shift in perspective was the star was just tired of the look, deeming it not flattering for her as it isn't what she looks like. She debuted her new/old face on the red carpet for the Elements magazine cover event. Sharon Osbourne underwent a 5-hour facelift back in 2021, only to have to completely redo everything once she saw the results. In her own words, she thought she looked like a cyclops because one eye was different to the other. The TV personality told the Sunday Times that the procedure was a full facelift and that she looked like one of those mummies that they wrap with bandages. Sharon Osbourne definitely doesn't look like any of those monsters that she is referencing today, and that is because she was, and I cannot stress this enough, not very happy with the results. And neither was her husband, Ozzy Osbourne. He told her, "I don't care how much it costs, we'll get it redone." And she did. She had to wait until her face had fully healed before she could head back in, but eventually she was able to have everything corrected. Sharon is no stranger to cosmetic procedures and has openly spoken about the ones she's received in the past, but it looks like Sharon Osbourne might be done with it all. In an interview with The Sun in April of 2023, she revealed that the previously mentioned disaster facelift has put her off of all of them and it frightens her. "I really pushed it with at the last facelift, and now I'm like, no more. Khloe Kardashian is another celebrity that had such bad luck with her fillers she had no choice but to remove it. She also once implied that she feels a bit haunted by the past fillers. Khloe got fillers in 2015 but didn't actually admit to getting them until 2016, which was actually a shock to fans since the reality TV star was always so against getting work done. Speaking on her cosmetic work, Khloe said, "It did not work for me, I looked crazy, and I still think the effects are in there. I went to have it all dissolved like 3 times." She also revealed that her face went numb. However, there might be a legit reason why the fillers did not work for her. Khloe had gotten them just before a major traumatic event in her life, and her doctor later shared with her that her emotions at the time might have actually impacted those fillers. Khloe shared how she felt about everything now that it's over, saying, "It was a bummer, and now I'm afraid to do it again, and I'm almost like I swear things are still in my face." It's unfortunate she'd had such a horrible experience with the fillers. However, she has made it very known that she loves her nose job. John Stamos, though, had 2 nose jobs early in his career. He claims the first one was just so bad he had to get the second to make him look more like himself. Sharing in his memoir, "If You Would Have Told Me," the actor shared that as a child he was bullied for the shape of his nose. His nickname was Big Nose Stamos. When he started making it big in Hollywood, he decided to get a nose job. Unfortunately, it didn't come out quite right and he hated it. He claimed it really didn't suit him. In the memoir he wrote, "I'm not all that happy with it. My nose looks kind of pushed up like Peter Pan or something." Unfortunately for the actor, he had to wait until his next gap between projects before he could fix the botched nose job. Stamos claims he went to the plastic surgeon that worked with Michael Jackson, so he would be in good hands. He was able to joke about his own procedure, finishing off the section of his book with, "I haven't even been on the show General Hospital for a year, and I've already graduated from the youthful newbie to the double nose job guy." American TV personality Christina Hall shared with her Instagram followers that she removed her under eye filler. Hall wrote on a before picture with the filler that the reason why she felt the need to make the change, writing that she'd had a reaction to it and the under eye area got super swollen and refused to go down even after giving it time. Using a combo of enzymes and ultrasound frequency treatments, the star was able to reduce the swelling and dissolve the fillers. In the after photo she wrote, "Never again," and you can clearly see that the swelling has all but disappeared.
Courtney Cox's face took a wild detour. She went from friends to frenemies with fillers to finally finding the one with natural beauty. The actress's face has been on a wild ride, and her candidness about it makes her the Monica Geller of cosmetic regrets. Like many Hollywood stars, Courtney felt the pressure to hit pause on aging. She dove headfirst into the world of fillers, injections, and lasers. As she admitted, she was chasing that elusive fountain of youth. Somewhere along the way, things took a detour. She eventually realized she'd gone too far, confessing she looked really strange with all the enhancements. In 2017, she decided to dissolve her fillers, embracing a more natural look. It was like she Marie Kondo'd her face, getting rid of anything that didn't spark joy. Now, Courtney's all about aging gracefully, sticking to minimal laser treatments and skincare. She's even sworn off cosmetic procedures completely. Her journey is a hilarious and relatable reminder that sometimes less is more, and the best friends are the ones who tell you the truth about your overfilled cheeks. Kylie Jenner's face has had more work done than a fixer-upper. The youngest Jenner's transformation is a wild ride of fillers, implants, and ever-evolving features, leaving us wondering, what will she tweak next? Kylie's cosmetic journey began with lip fillers, addressing what she called an insecurity. This led to the infamous Kylie Jenner Lip Challenge, which sent teens to emergency rooms with swollen, bruised, and sometimes punctured lips. Talk about a beauty disaster. Later, Kylie confessed to getting breast augmentation at 19 before having her daughter Stormi. Now she regrets the decision, wishing she'd waited. It seems even the beauty mogul has second thoughts about her choices. Of course, the rumor mill doesn't stop there. Experts speculate about rhinoplasty, cheek fillers, and jawline contouring. While Kylie hasn't confirmed these procedures, side-by-side photos show a noticeable difference. Whether it's a little nip and tuck or a full-blown makeover, Kylie's transformation has definitely kept us on our toes. Tara Reid's quest for perfection turned into a plastic surgery nightmare. The actress's search for a six-pack and perkier chest turned into a cautionary tale that's more terrifying than any Sharknado. Tara, seeking a body worthy of a Baywatch babe, underwent liposuction and chest augmentation. But the procedures went south, leaving her with a ripply, bulgy stomach and deformed nipples. One surgeon gave her C-cups, even though she asked for big B's, and was not satisfied. As she would later lament, I was on the websites as having the ugliest implant surgery in the world. Ouch. Then came Paradise, her short-lived reality show. Turns out, partying on camera wasn't the best career move. As she would admit, it was probably the stupidest thing I ever did. I didn't know it was going to ruin my career. Double ouch. A wardrobe malfunction at a P. Diddy party in 2004 added insult to injury when she accidentally exposed her botched implant to the world. It was a field day for the paparazzi, and Tara was devastated. Tara eventually underwent reconstructive surgery and sought therapy to address her confidence issues. Her story is a reminder that sometimes the pursuit of perfection can lead to a total disaster. Heidi Montag took 10 surgeries in a day, a little too literally. The Hill star's pursuit of perfection led to a shocking transformation, proving that sometimes less is more, especially when it comes to cosmetic enhancements. In 2010, Heidi became infamous for undergoing 10 procedures in a single day. A cosmetic surgery buffet that included a nose job, chest augmentation, liposuction, brow lift, chin reduction, cheek implants, lip enhancements, a butt augmentation, and ear pinning. It was a drastic makeover that left fans and critics stunned. So, what exactly went wrong? Her nose job, already a revision of a previous procedure, didn't quite deliver the desired result. As for her cheek implants, some experts believe they may look abnormal as she ages due to fat distribution changes in the face. Her chest implants were also excessively large for her size, potentially leading to back problems, drooping chest, and nursing difficulties if she has children. Recovery almost took her out after she was incorrectly dosed with pain meds, stopping her heart. Years later, Heidi's plastic surgery spree is less a quest for beauty and more a masterclass in what not to do. Her $100,000 makeover became a cautionary tale with complications galore, potential long-term health nightmares, and a valuable lesson. True beauty comes from within, and maybe a really good therapist. Donatella Versace's face is more House of Horrors than House of Versace. The Queen of Versace's transformation is a mix of high fashion and procedures that leave many fans wondering if she got lost in translation at the surgeon's office. Over the years, Donatella's face has become a canvas for what many suspect are multiple procedures. Experts speculate she's had a facelift to tighten skin, cheek implants or fillers for volume, a nose job to refine her nose, and an eyelid lift to reduce droopiness. The result? Skin so tight it could bounce a quarter, lips that resemble overstuffed sausages, and a nose that looks suspiciously different than it used to. What did she do to her face? One fan asked on social media. Some have claimed that Donatella's lips and cheeks are likely filled with silicone, pointing to a poofy appearance. She doesn't even look like herself anymore, another fan lamented. It's a transformation so dramatic that most don't recognize the designer. While Donatella hasn't confirmed any procedures, her ever-changing appearance has made her a poster child for cosmetic surgery that may have gone too far. Her transformation reminds us that fame and fortune can't buy happiness, especially if it costs you your original face. Michael Jackson's face was a masterpiece until surgery took the brush. The king of pop's ever-evolving appearance sparked rumors and speculation, making him a poster child for plastic surgery gone wrong. Despite admitting to only 2 nose jobs, sources close to Jackson claim he underwent extensive procedures, including multiple rhinoplasties, cheek implants, a cleft chin implant, and eyelid surgery. One surgeon estimated Jackson had 10 to 12 surgeries in 2 years. The surgeries took a toll. Sources say his nose became so small because he was operated on repeatedly. Jackson eventually sought help to rebuild his nose using fillers after the cartilage collapsed. Original photos show a sharp contrast to the nose he later had. Beyond his nose, surgeons speculated that Jackson had a forehead lift and cheekbone surgery and altered his lips. Some theorize the whippings and emotional neglect from his father may have led to body dysmorphic disorder, fueling his desire for perfection through surgery. Jackson attributed his changing face to puberty, diet, weight loss, and stage lighting, denying most claims. Lil' Kim went from queen bee to a plastic surgery mystery. The rapper's transformation has left fans buzzing. Is it self-love or a surgical, oops, I did it again? Kim's journey started with fixing a broken nose, from unhealthy relationship patterns, plus sugar-sweetened lips for a film role. Rumor has it, the sugar was just the start. Experts whisper about multiple nose jobs, skin bleaching, cheek implants, and even a tummy tuck. Dr. Gary Linkoff speculates at least 3 nose jobs by 35. By 2012, Kim's signature heart-shaped face had vanished, replaced by a filled-in look that left many wondering, where's the real Kim? Her nose, let's just say pinched, is an understatement. And while Kim once declared, "I'm a bad person, I don't care what nobody say," her changing face now sparks more concern than envy. Lil' Kim's extreme transformation has unfortunately contributed to her career decline, as she looks like a completely new person with a different ethnicity. Once known for her unique look and undeniable talent, she's now a tale about chasing an image instead of embracing who you are. Janice Dickinson went from supermodel to surgery addict. From strutting runways to going under the knife, Janice has never been one to shy away from changing things up. Janice got her first mini facelift at 32 while dating Sylvester Stallone, aiming to nix those pesky jowls. Over the years, she's openly admitted to a tummy tuck, multiple facelifts, Botox, and chest augmentation. She even declared she lives for plastic surgery. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. She appeared on Botched to fix a chest augmentation, only to pull the drain tubes out herself. In 2021, she said Dr. Dubrow botched her chest during the televised procedure, a claim he seemingly denied. Now, in her late 60s, Janice has faced health scares, including chest cancer. Through it all, she's remained candid about her choices. While some may raise eyebrows at her transformation, Janice has always been one to live life on her own terms.